What's up, Fire fam? My name's Kiahonfire, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today I'm giving you an awesome update on a guide that I made beforehand, but this one will be about an update on the Sabertooth guide. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you a much better location to get a Sabertooth baby every single damn time. You will get one in this location, and it's quite the sneaky little place. There are some things you need to be careful of, but remember to put on your warm stuff. I know I don't look that warm in this video, but grab your warm stuff and let's go to the Arctic. So we are starting from here, however I will show you map locations for the end part as well, where the actual saber babies are. So I'm going to go from here, from this location, and I'm going to go all the way in, and I'm going to speed run it for you guys, so you don't have to wait the whole duration of the time. You can just see me get to straight to the point, really. So follow me and I'll show you where to go. And here we are, the tiny little sneaky crevice where you will always get two saber babies. I promise you that. There will always be a saber baby, 2 or 3 here that you can pick up with one mother in the cave. You might have to be careful of the big rocky guys. You'll pass about 3 of them, but if you rush past them, or you could either drop through the ceiling, but you do need to be wary of Sabertooths above. You can get to this place quite smoothly either way, but I would say it's a worth it reward because there is always these guys here unless somebody has picked it up beforehand. But every time I've ever come here, I've always had these saber babies pop up for me, and they're always there in this area. So that is a really nice location to get it. So you see this cave, the mom, and the 2 babies. So they're like barely protected either, so it's great. And this location is right here in this area in the snow. Very tucked away, very hidden. But if you keep to where I went to, then finding these babies shouldn't be a problem. And you'll be able to snag yourselves baby Sabertooths on the regular. And perhaps you might even have a better chance doing this to get a greater Sabertooth. Now the other place to get Sabertooth babies is in this area. They don't always show up, but they can do, and it's quite a popular place to go if you want the babies. However, it is very dangerous because there is many Sabertooths in this area and lots of angry creatures, even mammoths, etc., you know. And then you have the angry deer as well. So this location is right here on the map. I'll show you around all of this bit where they can spawn at. I've typically found some of them roaming on this spot up and down here with the big Sabertooths. We don't have one here right now, but it is a spot I've seen them appear on. And then there is another spot that I find that you can see them quite often on compared to the other one. So if we go up this little icy cliff right here. Alright, so I'm up the top of the cliff now. So literally in this area, you see there's 2 sabers eating a corpse there. You can get a saber baby on the top of this area. In this corner is common that they will be in. And then you can also get them along the back and around these kind of parts that they will walk around in. Quite sneakily, that's where I find them mostly, little saber babies. You can even find them probably even on a more rarer occasion, roaming around the other big Sabertooths on the ice plains, but I find that one to be a much more rarer spawn. So these big ice plains, sometimes you might find a baby. So it is worth to check the locations out, but I definitely recommend check the new location out because you will save yourself so much more time and stress. And plus that, you probably won't have to be so prepared for the cold as well, in addition, because this area is very deep in the snow and difficult to get to. The other area is on the edge of the snow. Yes, you do have some big rock guys to get past, but you can whip in and out, and you can probably take some heating food with you and you would be just fine. But if not, this is another good location to get the saber babies on these ice plains. Now, if you were to go about taming the saber babies now, what meat would you use, Kaya? Well, I would not use any of the Shade Spice stuff because usually I find it an absolute pain in the ass to go and get constantly. That, and you only get a little bit more of a percentage than the normal stuff. What I like to do is hoard babies and then just keep trying with the highest easy meat to farm. So with a Sabertooth, their best meat that is not Shade Spice to feed them off of is raw pork. Either that, or you can use exotic flesh. So one of the two should do a pretty good job for you on taming out a nice greater Sabertooth variant. Which, ideally, you want that over the normal Sabertooth variant. So that's why I think the other location's a lot better, because you can just always get them there. And then you can get a supply of them and just keep trying for one of those greater variants. So exotic flesh, raw pork, you can even use the other ones like human flesh, feral flesh, exquisite meat, but it is a much lower chance. So I'd stick to raw pork 20% and then you have exotic flesh 15%. However, with Shade Spice as well, it will decrease the timer on the cooking of the baby. So instead of 6 hours for the normal stuff, it will be 4 hours instead. So if you do want to put the effort towards getting Shade Spice, then there you go. It'll cut off a couple of hours for you. I don't know if that's something that you would see as a good bonus or not, but there you go. And then you have the highest grade of Shade Spice meat being the fatty meat Shade Spice. So if you want to go about using that, that's a 30% chance. So you see what I mean? It's just like an extra 10% over the normal stuff. So I'm not going to use it. But if you guys want to use it, go ahead. But anyways, good luck on your Sabertooth farming and finding and petting and breeding. But that is all from me today. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!